play and then
There's gotta be more in the basement to show us who Clive is targeting. And if that's the case, we can get ahead of him. Stop the killings before they can happen. Forrest, we need to go back down.
Who is we?
By we, you mean me, right?
She's speaking French.
Yep. Like I said, I need to handle all these calls. Maybe start with that creepy mannequin room you mentioned before. I still have a lot of questions about those, by the way.
Me too.
This lady waved at me. I'm gonna do this.
It's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be fine.
Wow, Luigi.
We didn't announce on air that like this is what we were doing.
I can't. How did he get away with this?
Nobody comes down here? Does that...
A key?
How did I not notice
Was this always here? I must have missed it when I brought everything upstairs.
I'm the one who moved. Oh, he's so dumb.
I guess you weren't looking?
Basement key. Come with me.
Basement storage.
It's always good to have a weapon in this non-combat game.
Hey, Forrest!
God damn it!
Hey, give me some warning before yelling down the intercom.
Sorry. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
How did she hear me?
Peggy? We're gonna have a long talk after this because that's not cool. And that's not okay. Is there something behind it? Maybe on the lower? Yeah.
Is this the same? It doesn't look the same. That's probably important. Let me do that there.
Peggy, I found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
Where? All the way back up there?
No, I think at that thing.
Oh yeah, that's what we like to see.
George Barrow, 1968. That's when this all began for me.
George
Follow
Barrow?
the maps, find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
Wait, George Barrow? We all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it actually Clive? Has Clive really been the whistling man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
What map?
I think we need
This
to see
map?
what else is hidden down here.
I think the Polaroid.
Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz the intercom when you found something.
Oh. Shit.
We need
Small
that.
lacerations to arms, legs, and face, typically obtained by running through foliage. Severe blistering to the feet, as though the...
Hold on. I moved too
That's
far out
that's an
ahead.
autopsy.
We start here.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death.
Okay.
This was
Starling
recent.
Security.
This was yesterday.
C. Atkins. Who was the, no, his name was Ricky. He got Starlink security added in.
So the hospital was delivered and installed. The gas station was delivered and installed. Ricky's. So the apartments, okay, hold on. Woodside Apartments was not installed.
No. And the K-Fam radio station hasn't had it installed. Client opted for manual installation. We have a bomb in our building.
So does the hospital, and so does Ricky. Was that what that box is?
This Starlink security right here. Hey, Peggy, I know you said you can't leave while we're on air, but we're no longer on air. There's a bomb in here. Oh my god.
I hate this. I hate this.
We'll deal with that later. Alright.
Is that yours now?
When entering codes and commands, the subsequential key depressions must be made within 4 to 5 seconds of one another. If 4 to 5 seconds elapse without a key depression, the entry will be aborted and must be repeated from its beginning. Be sure to observe this precaution when performing any of the procedures in this manual. If you make a mistake while entering a security code, stop. Press the star button. Then start over. If you stop in the middle while entering a code, then immediately start the entry over an erroneous code may be entered. Alright, write these down. There's the maintenance call,
okay.
alarm test, warning, this will set off all security measures, alarm test deactivation code, and entry code.
Okay, so we have maintenance code is 311212. Alarm test is 191519. Okay, and that's all security measures.
You know, if it was a test, it should really just be 111111.
Alarm test deactivation 811220. An entry code 715914.
We're geniuses.
No. We're scared. Just let me on. Just tossed it.
The police
This looks
reports.
useful.
Case number
This is from when it happened.
983A56, 3rd of September. Sheriff Matthews. At 4 a.m., a call received from a jogger, a Miss Sandra Sharp, reporting that a body has been found washed up in the reservoir. I drove out to investigate and was able to identify the body as the scene of one George Barrow. I contacted the coroner's office and the boy's parents. They informed me that they have not seen him since 7 p.m. on the 2nd. So he was a baby boy.
Although the deceased had been running without stopping.
Somebody was chasing him?
Yeah.
Small lacerations to arms, legs, and face, typically obtained by running through foliage. Severe blistering to the feet, as though the deceased had been running without stopping.
Wait, Sandra. Sandra was our jazz person. I knew I saw her name.
Sandra?
Sandra was on the edge of town.
Sandra's the one who found the
and
body.
Yes. So she was our jazz person.
Interesting. It's all coming together in Mads' mind.
Maybe, possibly.
Not in my mind. I'm confused.
I don't know if Clive's the killer, but everybody who got targeted tonight, I think, was part of what happened back in '68.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
Trapped in a car door.
Post-mortem.
Post-mortem. He was killed and dumped in the river. But
Shit.
the autopsy didn't say he drowned, right?
It did. It said asphyxiation from drowning.
Hmm.
So where did he drown if not off in the fucking river?
There's no way it's like, haha, he drowned him in a bucket, then moved him, and then threw him in the water. Because that would be too convoluted.
Okay.
What the fuck is this button?
Is that, I don't... Is that the... Hold on, does it have a number pad?
It does not.
I was like, what if that's the
Just in case.
security system?
There we go. The security hasn't been installed yet.
Yeah, true.
This has to be important.
I made you do this, Virginia.
She was a doctor.
Name of deceased George Barrow. Time of death 9:02:68, approximately 9 p.m. 9 p.m. 2 hours after his parents last saw him. The deceased is a Caucasian male, age 18. Shut up, Gabe. The cause of death is established to be drowning as shown by the signs of asphyxiation. See section 2, paragraph 4 for more details. Okay. Abrasions were found on the knuckles, likely from getting into fights in the past. Matches with known history of the deceased being aggressive. No other injuries were observed, and from the coroner's opinion, there is no evidence of foul play. Additionally, the preliminary toxicology report indicated the deceased had a high level of alcohol in their blood. It is the coroner's opinion that the deceased went swimming while intoxicated, resulting in his drowning. Virginia Sullivan, 7 p.m. This must be the fake one.
Yeah, it has to be.
Let's see if we can get information on this.
So what if he
It is the
didn't
coroner's
drown?
opinion that the subject likely feared for his life and was chased, resulting in a fall from a height into a body of water, where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned. Following that, he was moved.
Dr. Sullivan, we need to have a talk. Is that recording? Shut it off.
That's the same voice Clyde had. That's Clyde's voice.
Yeah.
Humpty Dumpty, a story of love, tragedy, and betrayal.
Maisie
Oh.
Cartwright as Dawn.
Maze Cartwright as Dawn, George Barrow as Henry, also with Mary Campbell as Anne.
Yeah, Mary Campbell was one of our lists. She was in the drama club. Okay, so Dawn is probably
I'm probably dead.
What the?
Clive!
Man who likes to stay informed. I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up
A
in
new
those
vinyl
papers,
for my collection.
one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago. And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent, but I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst that I can. I don't know. Do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess. I didn't kill anyone, mind you, but that's past mattering. Now, there's more I could say, that I should say. pay a high price if I ever spoke out.
God damn it, Reggie.
So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are, to start putting the truth together.
What the hell? Peggy is not going to believe this.
Family.
Can I
Was Maisie what? Is
Huh?
our
Maisie Cartwright as Dawn. George Barrow as Henry. Also with Marie Campbell as Anne.
okay, so George Barrow is dead. Maisie Cartwright hasn't been mentioned in fucking anything, but is most likely the person calling in as Dawn and sounds creepy as fuck. Clive is most likely dead. Do you think we were Clive at the beginning? Do you think that's who we were in the alley who died?
Maybe. That would make sense because I don't see any other reason for us to have been in the alley. It was a random. Can I just teleport back to the studio? I don't want to walk through all this again.
That'd be really nice, because I don't like it either.
I'm gonna take this Windows XP with me.
There you go.
Computers aren't super popular right now. That right there. I don't know if you could see the little glitch. That
Yep,
scared me.
I know.
Why was that so
I mean-
wet?
There's so many petals on the ground.
It's because Clive's been dead. He can't do his job.
Okay, so what are the odds that this group of friends... Jeez Louise, there's still more to do down here?
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
No,
I
not
don't
Dawn.
know. I mean,
The doctor.
I just got here recently.
Mm-hmm. Virginia.
I don't know. Found another tape. It talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet. I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
The written report I found doesn't mention it at all.
How did his arm get trapped in a car door after he died?
Unless he got it when the police collected his body? I guess someone else must have moved him, after he was dead, to where he was eventually found.
But the report, what is going on here?
I found a police report. Mentions a friend from earlier, Sandra Sharp.
Sandra. The jazz runner?
That's right. She found George's body washed up at the reservoir.
The reservoir?
Yeah? What's
This
strange
conversation's
about
gonna be twice
that?
as long if you
George
repeat
got
everything
cuts
I
from
said.
running through foliage, right? But there's no forest around there. Also, how did it wash up at the reservoir?
What do you mean?
Reservoirs don't have tides.
But that's what the police report said.
It's not possible, though. I did a school project on reservoirs and got an A. But, yeah, not important right now. The important thing is that it doesn't make sense.
What are you suggesting then? That the body was originally found somewhere other than what the report suggests? That the sheriff tried to cover it up, but accidentally let something slip?
Something like that. I think.
Well, Sheriff Matthews wrote the report. If he hadn't been eviscerated, we could have asked him.
True. But Sandra is still alive. Once we're done down here,
Listen,
we should
point.
give her a call.
In another tape, the
Yeah.
coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from
Deer Fall
something.
Woodlands.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe.
Is that the reservoir
but
up
then
there?
there's this next bit
Down here.
where the coroner thinks he was
Down
moved
there.
post-death.
So she agrees with us.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded the doctor, Dr. Sullivan, to stop recording.
Dr. Sullivan. Wait, Virginia Sullivan? She was her caller from earlier.
Well, then our caller was involved in a conspiracy around this boy's death. We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on.
She's super drunk with a frat.
I found a written autopsy
Yeah.
report.
What does it say?
According to that, it's just like you said at the start. George drowned after getting drunk. Said he liked to fight, too.
The drinking and drowning matches with what I heard, but...
There's also a note scrawled onto the report. I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia.
If it was on the autopsy report, then Virginia must be our coroner. Wait, the caller from earlier, when we had to call the takeout restaurants, wasn't her name Virginia?
Was I supposed to find
I think I found
evidence
Clive's
and then
last
come back to it
recording.
every time?
I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I
That
found
would
a
suck, though.
confession. Not for any
To go back and
killings,
forth
but
through all those boxes.
for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the whistling man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know? We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people. Do you think you found everything, Forrest?
I think there's gotta be more down here. I need to find all the tapes.
You think so? How much did Clive hide down there? Well, if there are more tapes, then there must be more maps to follow, right?
That seems to be the case.
All right then. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
What? We didn't find all the tapes?
Oh no, you gotta go back.
Well, now I'm brave.
Okay. Cause the... Oh, it's so dark.
Oh,
Did you play that one?
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However, a high amount of cortisol was found,
That's
indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death.
So he wasn't drunk.
he was actually hopped up on energy.
What have you found, Forrest?
There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
News don't lie.
Right? But
Maurice.
we already know the official written report was a lie.
We do. Why would the official report lie about how he died?
The report lied because someone wanted a closed case. Because they didn't want anyone to look into his death.
Do you think you found everything?
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident. And they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.
This is 3 p.m. It's been 3 hours.
3 p.m., 3 a.m.
3 p.m.
Okay,
Thank God
okay,
you're
okay,
back,
okay.
Forrest. I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm
I thought it was,
stressed. I mean,
yeah.
really? How are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
We're not. Beats me.
Beats me.
Honestly, yeah.
But we gotta do it, and we're going to.
You're right. So, what's the plan now?
I think we should call Virginia back.
All right, I'll get her on the line.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan.
I wonder if Ricky called to say that he was different.
Who's this? Is
Plunker.
it you? Goose.
Plunker, it's Goose.
Goose! Goose!
Oh,
Goose,
no.
Goose, Goose! Where are you? Get your ass here. The party has moved.
Oh, cool. Where's it moved to?
This old lady's house. She's pretty cool, though. Dude, she said we could raid her liquor cabinet if we stayed and protected her. Of course, we're not drinking anymore. We're staying sharp in case that whistling turd turns back up. The old lady might need our help.
Of course, man. Of course. Hey, could you put me on with the old lady? You know, should check if it's cool for me to drop by.
Oh, there's that Goose respect we love. I'll grab her now.
Goose respects women.
Hello?
Hell yeah, Goose.
Is this Goose?
Hey, Dr. Sullivan.
Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest.
Just whistle at her.
Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
No.
All right, we need to talk, Virginia. I know what you are.
Sorry to hear that, but listen, hey, we need to talk.
What about?
We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Is that new?
What would I know?
I want to put it in. Clive?
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No, I don't know that name. What are you asking about this for?
You mentioned that name earlier when you called us the first time.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Clive's the
Scary.
janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
We have evidence?
We found evidence to the contrary.
But
It's true.
And we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
how? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them. And we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you write a false report?
All right. One day, I came into work to find
Plunker's
a
standing
boy
right next
on
to
my
her.
slab.
This is crazy.
And as I finished the autopsy,
What's Goose talking to her
this
about?
man, Clive, he just burst in. And he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no. But, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick. For me, he used both.
What?
You see, my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's
ADHD.
expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it.
She has
And
autism.
Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said. And that if I ever spoke about this,
Wow.
he'd beat me to within an inch of my life.
Do you
I
think
don't
Teddy's
know why
paying
he had
people
me
off?
do it, but
Teddy.
my sister needed me.
He's rich
You
as
have to
fuck. He inherited
understand.
half the town.
She needed me.
We
Or
understand.
like at least his dad.
Yeah, because Teddy. Well, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Teddy? Ooh! Maybe Teddy killed the kid.
Yeah, he was part of the thing. Like maybe it was because Because fucking Ricky said he was in with a bad crowd at the time. And, like, we haven't heard names and we haven't heard Ricky come up. But if Teddy is about that age range and they did whatever the fuck they did, and like, he seems like the asshole who would do a whistling man prank on somebody and get them killed. And then his dad, to cover their asses, paid everybody else.
They are probably
And, like,
the only rich
arranged
people
it.
here.
Yeah, they own half the fucking town.
I don't. You helped cover up the death of a child.
Forrest! But he threatened me. And my sister.
You abused your power to help yourself.
Oh, God.
I mean, it is your
Forrest, that wasn't necessary.
But it was!
It needed to be said.
She literally...
So, Virginia's tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who?
And now how many
Why
people
cover up
else
these
have died?
details? Well, we know Sandra was involved in George's death. Do you want to call her?
I do.
All right, but before we go asking questions, I think we should know what we want to ask. Is that fair?
Yeah, we need to ask her about finding the body. She was the one who discovered it, but something just doesn't add up.
100%. She knows more than she's saying.
I wonder what she's hiding.
We'll hopefully find out soon. Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
All right,
I'm not
calling
gonna
her
tell
now.
everybody that
Hopefully
they're
she's
down.
at her jazz studio.
Why would she be at the jazz studio?
I mean,
She just
Yeah.
escaped.
Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello.
Maybe
this
she
is
wasn't
Sandra
as
at
the jazz
Studio. Who is this?
oh dear
Hello
God.
again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16, The Scream. And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Well,
You were almost
we're
murdered
trying
2
to
hours
understand what's behind the attacks
Honestly.
tonight. We had a few
So
questions.
happy.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
ago. Bruh. The people that
Oh,
died are
no.
gonna have very, very important information they can't give us. Why were you
Yeah.
targeted?
Do you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
How
Right.
strong
Well,
is this
we
killer?
think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
You found the body.
Sandra, we know you found George's body. We have the police report.
I don't know what you mean.
It's okay.
It's okay,
It's okay.
Sandra.
Yeah.
We know.
You do? You know about?
Yes. Of course.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river, I couldn't lose my studio. Do you understand?
Body in a river.
Hmm.
Sure. I understand.
I like how the
My
other
mind
option's
just
obviously
kept
wrong.
going up.
Get on with it.
He said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet. And everything would be okay.
Yeah, it had to be fucking Teddy.
Sandra? Who was he?
He was... He said, if I told everyone I found the kid in the reservoir instead of the river, he... I'm sorry. I can't do this.
What if I take it off air?
And she's gone. I don't think that could have gone any better. You truly did great, Forrest.
Well, folks, if anyone out there has any
I'm scared of
thoughts
being killed. I'm
on
not talking
what's
on
going
air.
on tonight, please
I know, that's what's so
call
wild
in.
about all this.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just this second.
But I have a song I want to play.
Welcome to 189.16 The Scream with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi,
Is it
Forrest.
Dawn?
I know this is really out of the blue with everything happening tonight. but I wondered if
Ponty.
you could send a special birthday message to my uncle.
What?
No, I don't wanna.
Oh, come on! It's his birthday. I won't have a chance to do it again until next year.
May as well, Forrest.
No, Peggy. Peggy, no.
Fine. What's his name?
Thank you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name.
Peteroni?
But since he
Really?
always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you would like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my god damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Putney's Pizza. Starting at just...
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us!
You can't say
Damn
that
it,
on air.
Peggy, this is your fault.
My fault?
I said I didn't want to do it.
Don't blame me because Brian Ponty can't control
I'm
himself.
So
Ah.
glad
Don't worry.
that
We've
Forrest
already got
is
another
just as
call on the
annoyed.
line. Just pick it up, okay?
This is 189.16, The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller. Caller.
Mm,
He's giggling.
I think maybe drunk.
Ponty.
Ponty's Pizza always delivers. Come rain or sleet or whistling man, we'll be there.
Forrest? Forrest? Are you okay?
I'm going to Ponty's
No, we
Pizza
can't.
right now.
Can't let Ponty get away with this again.
I hope the whistling man gets in with his own pizza
No.
slicer.
No, Forrest, don't
Jesus,
say that
Forrest.
Sorry.
on air.
Sorry, that was too much.
It's okay. It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call, whenever you're ready.
It's just a guy saying, I got you, Forrest. Yes, you wait.
You
Folks,
said his pizza slicer?
don't spend your money at Ponty's Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving along, I'd
that
like to
legal?
welcome another caller to 189.16 The
Anti-ad?
Scream. With me, Forrest Nash. Who may I say is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Hi, Don.
Don. Don? We played your song, Long Ride Home. Did you hear it? Can you tell us?
Never mind that now.
Maisie.
First, I'm calling.
MC is Maisie.
because I need your help.
Ooh. Long ride home. Here's the MC and GB. Thanks for all you're making this song yours. Who were did you write down the names of the actors?
Yeah,
roles?
yeah. Maisie Cartwright is Dawn. George Barrow was Henry. And fucking Marie, whatever her last name was, played the other role in there as Annie.
I can't believe I brought this up. That's the power of coincidence, people. I love it.
I think Dawn is our killer. I think Maisie Cartwright is our killer.
Bro, why are you so strong, girl?
Don,
Probably-
we had a deal. Kept my end. Who is the next target?
Oh, it's too late for that now.
I'll be the judge of that.
Oh, fine. Chuck Brody was the next target, but that ship sailed.
How'd you know?
How did you know it was Chuck?
Well, if I tell you, I might just put more people in danger.
People are already in danger. This might help.
Forrest, I don't have time. I need your help.
Okay.
Do you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
You didn't help. Right.
Right. Okay.
Help
Tell us everything.
I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next, after Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out. I need you to help me get inside.
Get your codes.
I got my codes.
Use a key.
Don't you have a key to get
But
in?
the Woodside
Only for the
apartments
apartment door.
didn't get
The front
installed.
gate requires
Because
an entry
Dawn's a
code.
liar.
The future is electronic, I guess. I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment
What
block
if-
do you live in?
We're gonna let
Maybe
her
one of
in.
our listeners lives there too.
It's the new Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park. But I doubt any of your listeners live there. I
Hold
don't
on,
have many
pause,
neighbors.
pause. Okay, hold on. Fuck. So Woodside apartment, it got delivered, but it didn't get installed because they're waiting for a new part. So the estimated installation date was going to be later in the month. So it's not there. What if she's at a different place because she's the killer and she went to one of the places that does have the security system installed? And if we give her the entry code, she's going to get in and she's going to kill somebody.
Okay. That's the sound of a train.
Yeah, it was.
And
She's.
goats, I think. Which means we can find out where she actually is.
Yes, we can.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
Sound really carries at night. Shit.
No, she's at the roller rink. She's gonna kill Ricky.
Motherfucker.
We can tell her the alarm test code. That it's gonna set off all the security measures.
Yes. Fuck you, Don! You fucking liar.
You motherfucker, you trying.
Is that a neighbor's dog?
Yes, it is. Boy, I wish he'd muzzle that thing and... Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. Listen, I can't get any... He's coming down the street. I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please. I need your help.
Yeah.
I need the code for
Yeah,
the
we'll help you.
security system, or I'm gonna die.
Absolutely.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
Yeah.
A lot of digits.
6 digits. Sounds like that would be hard to remember.
Yes.
Sounds like
Very
even
hard,
Forrest is
especially on a
self-aware.
night like this.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
All right, folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment.
Psh, right. Okay, this one's a new song.
Let's go. Eye of the Tiger.
Coming up for your listening pleasure, it's Caged Tiger with their single, One Last Goodbye. You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something...
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
I
Yeah.
love when we
Well,
don't have dumb
Tell you what,
protagonists.
we have a Starling 4000
yes,
or whatever
yes.
here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who, but to help someone.
Do you think it's gonna make you go back downstairs to get the booklet?
Nah. It probably wants me to, but we've already done that. We're geniuses. Are you ready?
I am ready. I finished a taco.
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
We found both. Dawn
Welcome
is a
back,
lying
Forrest.
liar who lies.
Find anything?
Nothing by way of key codes.
I see.
I'll look again.
I'll
Maybe
go
you have
back
to go grab
and
it.
Look again.
Don't be too long.
There it is.
Order delivery form. Starling must have left this by accident. The system's not even installed at Woodside.
Now
Oh,
we
good,
have
okay, so
actual
we-
reason to be suspicious.
And then you tossed the booklet on the ground.
Aha!
Starling 4000 user manual. Ah,
Right with.
these codes should come in handy.
It's right there. It's right there.
I think we're fine. I think we're fine.
He's right here. Ah!
Don't.
At least least we know that door is fully locked on the outside. There's no way in.
Yeah, I don't think there's even a handle on the door from the outside.
Why red? Why is there so much
I don't know.
neon in this town? That's so 70s.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
I saw a list of everyone else who bought the Starling 4000. Know who was on there?
Oh my god. Roller Ricky! Do you think we should give him a call? Is that crazy? I don't know what you'd say, but...
She's listening to the radio.
He is. I kind of don't want to call him. I think if we... maybe we do need to call him? Well, because who would the security system call the security, or would they call the police?
There's no police, so we should call him.
I think we need to call him.
That might be a good idea.
Okay, one moment. I got the number here.
Oh good, we're off air.
Patching you through.
Come on, Ricky.
Shit.
He probably can't hear it over the music.
Fool.
Forrest, I don't know about this. This is super weird.
Just put me through to Don. I'll take care of this one way or another.
Okay, if you say so. When you're ready, shut the music off.
Gotta save Max. Stop the music when you're ready.
Line 1, whenever you're ready.
Don, are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16, The Scream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I'm so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
Warning. This will set
Give
all
alarm
your
test.
security measures. Okay, so it'll be 191, 519. Give the alarm. Oh, look at that. Don't even need the codes. Give alarm test activation code.
The code is 191519.
Thank you, Forrest.
That's. Yeah.
So ominous. Yes. Fuck you, Don. Fuck you.
Son of a bitch. Ah!
Ah! No!
Oh, no.
Is
No. No. Come on, Ricky, skate out of there.
Is that a gunshot?
Yeah,
I don't
stay
know.
out! Nobody disrespects the sanctity of the ring!
Hell yeah.
Don't ever come back here again! I'm calling the cops!
Thank God.
Hello? Is someone there?
Ricky, get back inside and turn on the radio. Whoever that was, she was trying to break into the ring.
She? Forrest, man, you got no idea. That was him! That was the whistling man! The alarm gave me just enough time to get my rifle. I don't like hurting folk, but I can't let anything happen to Maxie. He's
Same.
my best friend, you know?
Yeah.
Listen, man, I'm heading back inside. Gonna barricade that window. My man, thank you. You and Peggy can skate for free whenever you want, forever.
Hell yeah.
That's a done deal.
We're getting so much free
Thanks,
shit
Ricky.
tonight.
Can't wait.
You got it.
We're doing
Talk to you
great.
soon.
Okay, Gallows Creek. Here's some music while we process what just happened.
What was the song he was listening to?
Oh god, it was further up. It was...
The Flow. No?
I think maybe?
Dave Scope.
Or, no, David Scopo.
I better put a record on.
So, the whistling man is a woman?
Women can't be killers.
It's Don.
I know, I can't believe it. I had my suspicions.
I had my suspicions.
Yeah, sure, Forrest. You just never mentioned it.
Listen, we
She
figured it
called
out
up.
with recent
You spoke
stuff.
to her multiple times.
Gallows Creek Strange.
I thought she was just regular Gallows Creek Strange.
Really, Forrest? Why do you think she requested that song?
To get me outside? To mess with us? Maybe she actually wanted it? Did we... It was the barn finds, which is something important to her.
I think she might have actually wanted it.
I mean, maybe she actually wanted it. Could be her favorite killing song.
Ugh, that's awful. So, what now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement. Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked
It
inside.
blew up. Oh
For
my
those of you
God.
listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman. One who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you.
We're neighbors, look out for each other. I'm sad to say, but it's time to trust no one. Yeah, no, let's not start a panic.
Correct.
We're neighbors. Look out for each other and stay safe. The killer was calling themselves Dawn.
This could be a fake name.
But in the on the thing it said that it was being played by Dawn.
No, Dawn is the name of the character being played by Maisie Cartwright. So Dawn is a fake name.
Ooh, I thought Dawn was the real name and Maisie Cartwright was the name of the person that was.
Reverse.
This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light
She's
on
not
our
on there.
killer.
But Marie Campbell, who was also in the play,
Hey,
is
we
on
had a
that
call
list.
come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call. This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore. I'm at 25 Nancy Drive.